Hey guys, happy evening, happy day to you, wherever you are watching from today. Welcome to Overtake, I'm Michel, and yeah, we have an exclusive live preview today of the update that is coming tomorrow for Automobilista 2. So happy to have you all, and yeah, for Team Slipstream Racing, guten Abend. That's the only German words you will probably hear today, because of course on Overtake everything is English. So yeah. By the way, the chat windows that you can see is a bit mixed today, because in parallel, LZ is streaming on Twitch, and I didn't get the chat box to only take the the YouTube comments, so we also see a few of the LZ Twitch comments. So do not wonder. This is how we do it today here. But yeah, it was way too interesting here to jump into this exclusive preview kind of that Racer gave us access to. But the good news is the update is coming tomorrow already. So yeah, brand new DLCs, 2 of them, and I will show you the BMW GTR, you can bet. Hello Pishbot, hello William, hello Istvan, Mr. Formula 1 is also here. Mr. F1, I think this package is fantastic also to do the events, multiplayer events, play with you guys together, so I can totally imagine that we will also do more content with the pack, especially in the multiplayer perspective. I think as with all of the Razer DLCs, it's also for free, I guess, for 48 hours or so. So when it comes out tomorrow in the evening, you can play the new DLC, or the 2 new DLCs basically, over the weekend. Yeah, so let's go to overtake.gg first to read about the package and its contents, so we all know what to drive and what to experience here today. NASCAR cars coming? I don't know anything about that. But not tomorrow. Yeah, let's jump into the news, basically. So here it is. Automobilista 2 2005 endurance content and update 1.6.8.5. This is how we do it right now, yeah? It's not the major numbers anymore. It matters about the 4th number here in the update, because 1.6.8 was the last time we did a little DLC check here with the Lamborghini Dream Pack. And I was so amazed. Like, I had so much fun last time streaming AMS2. That was one of the most fun experiences I had in a long time in sim racing, actually. The Lambos were fantastic. But let's check this actually here. So here, Automobilista 2, release on October 31st. That's tomorrow, basically, if you're in my time zone, or if you are not in New Zealand or somewhere. I think Australia already has 31st, but I'm not sure. So update 1.6.8 for Automobilista. I mean, look at the cars already. Yeah, these are the cars. Endurance content 2005 and more improvements under the hood. Retro content is undoubtedly one of Automobilista 2's strong suits, and recent release of Lamborghinis proved that once again. Yeah, we saw that last time, and now it is another AMS2 update, including content that is certainly even more exciting, especially to those who enjoyed the likes of GTR2 back in the day. I mean, yeah, it's kind of going into a direction that also reminds me a bit of Project Motor Racing, but of course also of GTR days, back then GTR2. So the 2005 endurance content adds not only LMP1 and LMP2 machinery, but also the GT1 and GT2 cars sim racers first came to know and love in the Simbin series of games. Add to that the 2005 versions of Le Mans, Road Atlanta, and Spa-Francorchamps, and you have the recipe for a great throwback to the days of the early 2000s FIA GT and ALMS competition. Aha! Yeah, this sounds indeed very good. Tomorrow, 31st October, not 3rd October. October 3rd is already... Like, that was done already, I can tell you. It's tomorrow. Yeah, here you can see it, October 31st. Okay, let's expand, okay? Are you ready? Audi R8 LMP1, the Courage C60 Hybrid, the Lara SP1, and then for LMP2 it's the Lolas. I never drove those in a sim, I think. Were they in... I don't know, they were probably in GTR2, but I don't know. Where's the career? I think the career is announced for 2026. I think Razer is right now working indeed on the career, and it will come during 2026, as far as I know. Don't quote me on that. GT1, Aston Martin, Chevrolet, Dodge Viper, Maserati. Perfect. Good selection. Like great engines as well. Like we have to check some of the cars also. And then GT2, Milano. This is the free car that you will get. The Milano GT36. It's a Ferrari, I guess. And then the RSR, the Porsche 996. You can already think about what car do you want to see first. Lola was in grid. Oh yeah, maybe I drove it there, yeah. Driver swap? I don't think so. Not yet, no. And then, of course, the legendary BMW M3 GTR and the tracks as well. 2005 variants of Le Mans, Road Atlanta, Spa-Francorchamps. I think many people want to see the Viper first, probably, also to listen to it. And the new content is split into 2 DLC packs, one being the track pack, so you get the track pack. They are both $9.99. The track pack is this one, Le Mans, Road Atlanta, Spa. So 3 2005 tracks for $9.99, and all of the cars that you saw, except the Milano GT36, they are all in the car pack, kind of. And this is then called the Endurance Pack Part 1 for the cars. Pretty fair, I would say. Like, the amount of cars is quite extensive, and also getting 3 track variants that give you a throwback to the year 2005 is fantastic. Has any of you watched motorsport in 2005 back then? Was any of you at the endurance events during that time? Let me know in the comments here or in the live chat. Okay. Yeah, both DLCs being $9.99. I guess also €9.99. Usually the conversion is 1-to-1 on Steam. Maybe it's $8.99, I don't know, but we will see tomorrow. But yeah, more changes. Latest Automobilista 2 update also comes with more refinements on the technical side. Arrival of temporal anti-aliasing coupled with a sharpness slider could prove to be a step up in visuals for VR users in particular. And further adjustments to the AI opponents on track should make for better. We will see. We will have a few single-player races today. And also a new website. Actually, it's called Automobilista GG. Like .gg. Automobilista.gg. And with SimGrid, they aim to gather more like race events and community race events as well. So we can take a quick look at the new Automobilista 2 website here as well, because I think they also worked hard on this. Looks very fresh, very modern. And the cool part is that you now have these like events here powered by SimGrid. So yeah, that's maybe a good way to also for beginners to jump into some multiplayer sessions. And they also feature low fuel motorsport here, also quite nice. Okay, let's jump into the game. Let's look at the cars basically to see how they look like and what we can expect here from the cars. So first overview of the cars coming up. Okay, let's get into it. There are a few things that I'm not allowed to show you, so I have to be a bit careful with what I bring up in the game now. I think we can start with LMP1 2005. I think that's a good way to start. Up. You can see it, right? Yep, here it is. Audi R8 LMP1. Quick glimpse at the liveries and also the showroom. Some historical and also some historic inspired liveries, I would say. Ah, this is this yellow one. Does it also have the names on there? That's the question. Because 2005 winner is this car, actually, with Tom Christensen and his teammates. But we will also... Yeah, the stickers are also reworked, I agree. Saw that as well. So yeah, here's the Audi. The 4 rings. Looks pretty good. Let's check if the main livery has also the names on it. But I don't think so. Yeah, here's the winner. 24 Hour of Le Mans winner. but it doesn't have the driver names on the car, which is okay. I mean, as we all know, AMS2 is also mod friendly, so people will certainly create the original livery packs of that time and add what's missing kind of. Okay. So has anyone visited 2005 racing events then? Could name, yeah, maybe it's a licensing topic. Hey, Alexis, by the way. Alexis, I heard we have a pretty funny or cool video tomorrow, also with AMS2. A little Halloween-inspired video. Looking forward to that. So guys, subscribe to the channel to not miss Alexis' video that is coming tomorrow. It will be great. Okay, here's the Courage. I don't know anything about this car. I can just tell you, I just love the fact that these single-seater open cockpit-style cars, they were crazy. Man, what a time. I don't know, this era of motorsports, like 2005 GT, is a little blind spot for me, actually. I kind of followed Formula 1 in the early 2000s a lot, and WRC, but not so much Le Mans and endurance racing. I don't know even why. Just leak everything. I hope I don't. We will not leak stuff. But they also adjusted this like preview build, so it doesn't show all the stuff that is Razer working on in the beta or something. So yeah, this is the Dallara SP1, also cool. Next one would be LMP2 2005. This is this one, yeah. The Lolas that I told you about. So they have a turbo. It's a straight 4 engine, and this one has a V8. Interesting, like two different concepts. So a boosted version kind of, with a smaller engine, but the output is also quite similar, with the big difference of the torque. Like the turbo obviously has a stronger torque delivery, or the stronger maximum torque output. 6-speed sequential, both of them. But I will probably prefer the V8 for its power delivery, kind of. Let's look a bit at the cockpit here. Beautifully modeled here with the ECU stuff and sensors and cables and antennas. Very detailed. OZ Super Turismo style wheels here. Michelin. Cool. Lola, yeah. And Lola kind of celebrating a return right now, right? With in Formula E. We also interviewed Johnny Herbert. I think he's a brand ambassador there for Lola. Okay, let's see. Next class would be GT1. So this is GT1 2005. We already had this GT1 class here with the McLaren F1. And these are perfect. Like, these are so much fun and sound so nice. Also great class here. But then we have the GT1 2005 category now with the Aston, the Chevrolet, the Dodge Viper, the Murcielago RGT that came already in the Lamborghini Dream Pack, and the Maserati. That's kind of nice. So 4 new cars that are now joining the Lambo from the last pack, kind of. Okay. I think this is the car everyone's looking forward to, right? the Dodge Viper. Just a quick... Yeah, 2 different liveries here, or 2 different green liveries here for the Aston Martin. I like how flawless it just loads into this preview. I think this is a good solution, because you see many games now that have these like little loading animation where the shaders and textures are not loaded correctly in the first moment. I think putting them like into this menu and just letting you look at the car from here, like you saw a little transition there, but it's pretty flawless. Yeah, this Corvette, looking forward to the sound. Yeah, we have to drive a lot here today. I don't know if we have the time to drive everything, because it's really a lot of cars, but I will try my best. So I will just quickly go through it now, and then, yeah, this is the next one. Like, this is the Milano GT36. Do you guys know what car what is the real name of the car? Is it the Ferrari Modena or something, or 360? I think it's a 360 or something, right? Yeah, it has a V12 supposedly, but they seemingly do not have the license for that. Maserati not run at Le Mans, yeah, but maybe in the ALMS championships of FIA. Ferrari 360 NGT. Thank you, CJ. DBR9, yeah. Okay, yeah, it has a V8 actually, yeah, no V12. But yeah, here it is, and yeah, this is also kind of a fan favorite, right? Nice flat six here. Porsche 996 GT3 RSR. Let's look at it. They also call it these headlamps are called Spiegelei in Germany, like the yeah, like egg front lamps. Like if you have a scrambled egg front lamps, kind of, or headlights. This is what we call them. Yeah, beautiful BBS wheels. I mean, yeah, that's just a classic race car that we also saw a lot on circuits worldwide. And then it's only the other one, 2004. Yeah, I don't have to... Oh, a lot of liveries for that one. Nice. I don't have to tell you guys about this car, right? We've all been dreaming about this. We all love this. It's an absolute legend, an absolute masterpiece of racing. Very successful as well. GTR class. Yeah, here we go. Eurofighter. Fried egg, not scrambled egg. Yeah, fried egg headlights. Okay. BMW. Beautiful. We will drive that as well. I would say we will first drive maybe the Viper, because people love to see the Viper. Yeah, Need for Speed Most Wanted. I mean the GTR pack kind of for the street car, so to speak. But this is the real deal, the race car. Yeah, let's go maybe first in the Viper. Let's see, what liveries do we have for the Viper? A green one, a yellow one. The yellow one isn't this the one on the thumbnail? No, it's the white one with the blue stripes. So let's go in that. Yep, select vehicle. I don't... Yeah, it's a custom event. That's fine. Little practice session, and then we go in a short race, so we can do as many cars as possible here today. You can hear the image. I can hear the image. I can... Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's a 24-hour NOS winner. T1 spin, Dennis. No. We will not spin. Start time 10. Weather slot. Let's go with light clouds. Should be fine. Live preset. Live track preset. Progressing is also fine. Okay. How long is the practice session now? 10 minutes. It's fine. And then we go for a race. Let's choose the track, one of the new tracks. Let's go maybe Road Atlanta. Let's start with Road Atlanta. So we have 3 new tracks tomorrow in the historic endurance track pack. That is actually the track pack, historical track pack part 3. So it's the 3rd historical track pack already. So we have Road Atlanta 2005, Spa-Francorchamps 2005, and Le Mans 2005. Yeah, let's go to Road Atlanta 2005 first. I think the American theme kind of fits. So we have Road Atlanta 2005 short even, and a historic 2005. So it even has different track variants, seems like. Yeah. So, yeah, cool. Select track. Same class, 33 opponents. Yeah, let's just try. Here we go. Yeah, we often talk about AMS2's handling. I think what I read there from A between Assetto Corsa and the GT7 could fit kind of, yeah. I just say try it, yeah. I mean, on Steam especially, you have always the refund option if you're not sure. Yeah, you can play it for up to 2 hours and then give it back on Steam, so that's totally viable. Okay. Let's look at the car first. So now, let's listen to the car first. Nice. Looks really good. And there are all the other GT1 cars as well. Yeah, let's get a quick feel here for the car. Nice. Louder? Let's wait for the first few meters under load and see if we need any more noise. Oh, I already broke the speed limit. Hope we are not in trouble yet. Let's see how Road Atlanta 2005 is different in the modern version. The sound is not super nice, right? It's not like... I mean, from the outside, yeah. From the inside, it sounds a bit muffled. Yeah, dampened is the right word. I agree. Should be a bit more raw, a bit more crispy, crunchy. Yeah, curbs are different. Also some of the advertisement banners, of course. Oh, look at the flames, my boy. The Maserati, holy moly. Yeah, otherwise, the track is not that different. So it's just for the vibe, I guess. And then you have a short version as well of the track. Turn 1. Yeah, this is not as... not as flush in terms of the handling as a modern GT3 car, obviously. We're 20 years between this and today, and you can kind of... Yeah, the curbs are not as high, I would say, like here. Towards this corner, like the chicane, you can use a bit more curb, probably. Oh, careful. So this car doesn't have... Yeah, tomorrow, it's coming tomorrow. So this car doesn't have any helpers, right? Any assists. Let me check. Where's my menu? Ah, here, yeah. No, it doesn't. It has brake bias, that's pretty much it. And you can also change the fuel map. And that's it, really. Slicks, different slicks. Yeah, wets and hard slicks, medium slicks, soft slicks. That's it, kind of. Yeah, here's the outside view again. If you let it roll, wow, this is aggressive. I wish it was a bit more aggressive. Oh, the Lamborghini. You remember my eargasm last time we streamed AMS2 with the V12s? Yeah, but yeah, this V10 a little disappointing. Still fine though. Handling wise, yeah, I mean a little floaty. Now we have a little bit of temperature in the tire, so let me do one more lap to get a feel for the front end. But it's very floaty. It's like a bass tube on wheels. I have to be very awake. Yeah, these curbs are a bit more tame than the modern version, I would say. Yeah, but no TC, no ABS. Yeah, you have to be careful on the exit as well. You need a proper straight steering angle before you really hit the accelerator hardly. So, a little bit of patience you need in this car. I drove these in the Assetto Corsa mod. This GT Legends kind of Assetto Corsa mod. I don't remember the team and the name, but you guys will know. Certainly in the comments someone will. Okay. Yeah, challenging, that's for sure. We are P3 of this lap. Okay, not too bad. So, you guys think you need a bit more sound? Like you want the car to be a bit louder, or is it okay? You can also pull up a vote if you want, but just let me know. Like I can see from your first quick reactions if we should bump it up. So here's third-person view. Just a smidge? Okay. I think the UI enhancements were announced, but not for this update. I think this is for one of the next major... Okay, I will quickly give you a little bit more in-game audio. Give me just 1 second. Yeah, like 10% more is fine. Okay. Then let's get into the first race. Let's see how the AI is here as well. Like this will be interesting. Return to the pits and then skip to end. So this is all the old UI. I agree. Yeah, there's no update coming yet. It's just really the packs and the there's AI enhancements and the TAA stuff that they announced for the anti-aliasing. I think that's kind of it. Okay, I have a little bit more volume now. Let's see how it will turn out. So, guys, then we get into Road Atlanta 2005 in the GT1 class with all of the beautiful new cars, and we are driving the Dodge Viper GTS-R V10 beauty. So let's go. I think it's a rolling start. I don't know. The volume is a bit louder. You will see. You will see. Okay, tires are kind of warm. The brakes are not. Okay, it's already going green. It's not revving super high, right? It's only like 7,000 RPM. Oh. The track looks so dirty on the side. There's sand everywhere. Yeah, it looks awesome. There indeed. Man, the flames, the sounds. Well, I don't care too much about the V10 being a bit dampened here in the cockpit. You can hear all the rest. Yeah, but I agree. The onboard engine sound. I hope we have some more cars that have a better surprise in that regard. Switch a position here on the inside. Oh. And again, yeah, if you just tuned in and you see the on-screen chat and you are confused what people are talking sometimes, it's Al's streaming on our Twitch right now. She's in the iRacing Creator Series, so we are having 2 streams, one on Twitch, one on YouTube today, different streams. This is how much programming we have for you guys. So yeah, I didn't get the YouTube-only chat and in that one. AI is pretty much fun to race against here. I have them just at 90, because I didn't know the car, I didn't know the track. I mean, I know the track is not that different. I think the elevation change here towards that double right-hander is not as steep as in the modern version. I have to check that again next lap. Yeah, so a bit of a train behavior, I agree. Locking front. Yeah, so you have to fight with lockups, you have to fight with the grip and the balance of the car. Like it's a little boat, but authentic in a way. It's AMS2's way still of communicating that you push the limits a bit too much, that it just results in floatiness. I think the track is almost the same as nowadays. But I liked how populated the side of the track is here with all the spectators and campgrounds. That's really nice. Gives it a real, like, event atmosphere. Very sensitive on the brakes to not lock the front or rear tires. The Sebring was an AMS2 for a long time. It's not new. Yeah, I mean, people seem to be aligned on that. They don't like the onboard sound of the Viper. I'm pretty sure Razer did their best to match the real sound of the onboard of the Viper, but yeah, as it sometimes is with realism, it's not always the most enjoyable to have. Like, I also had a lot of criticism about the Porsche GT3 in Le Mans Ultimate, where I thought, oh wow, why is it so dampened? And it's just because, yeah, the competition car is running dampers, a lot of dampers to make it more silent. And to have the realistic sound then means, yeah, it's very muffled. Oh, I can brake a bit later, you know, without locking the tires. Seems like the car is getting more and more alive here. Sebring 2005, I think, not in this update, not that I'm aware of. This update is 2005 versions of Road Atlanta, Spa and Le Mans. Yeah, you will get the 3 tracks, the three tracks tomorrow for $9.99 USD. I mean, what's crazy to me is that on my... I have it on single screen right now to boost the graphics to the maximum here for the stream and also to have a more enjoyable FOV for you guys. Usually I run AMS2 also in triples, but the fact alone that this is running in 250 FPS at times on Ultra with 16 times anti-aliasing and stuff is beyond crazy. Especially considering the graphics of this game and that I'm only running a 4080. So I think it's very good also for VR people. And yeah, the AI is good enough to give me this proper immersion that I'm running a race here in 2005 right now. I think the fuel gauge is even working, right? Kinda reflects the fuel level that we have. This little fuel gauge on the dashboard there. I think the chicane, the S's are a bit different from nowadays track. Yeah, we will check the M3 GTR next. Go to 2005 Spa-Francorchamps in that one. Oh, this is beautiful, man. The Maserati. There's the yellow Viper. Let's see how the Viper sounds from the back. Oh, the Maserati going for a late braking point here. Oh, very good defense. Wow, I haven't expected that. That looks really good. This maneuver. Yeah, I will increase the AI. I have the AI aggression on medium, I think. It's not on max. Oh, yeah, this was a bit weird now. This kind of brake checking. I think the apexes are a bit easier for the 2005 over the modern version in terms of the S's, like the entering the S's. In the middle. Yeah, he's still there. Oh. It's getting hairy here. The new MC20 Maserati pretty much resembles the old one. I love this little wing element that we see here also in the... Oh. Big crash. Okay. Yeah. We wanted to see the damage. You know this, guys, in my streams. We are also always looking at the damage model. So... yeah, this is how we do it here outside overtake. Oh! It's surprisingly heavy. Wow. I mean, that's proper destruction. Not bad. Like, look, oh. Even the... even the rear axle is broken. Even like the particle effects when going through gravel and grass. Oh, there's our wheel. Yeah. Nice destruction. That's the image of the day, kind of. Okay. Cool. That was enjoyable. Oh, there's some atmospheric shots now. Now the field is coming. That's cool. That's good. Okay. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, updates coming tomorrow. Yeah, let's also watch the instant replay to like, re-watch the crash. I love how the car just self-repaired going into the replay. So I was a bit distracted, like looking back a little bit too much. And then I lost control. Of course. Oh, the hood was going to space. Oh, not bad, not bad. Okay. That was fun. Let's go to the next one. Let's go. Yeah, let's increase the AI aggressiveness a little bit. Or what do the AMS2 experienced players think, like AI-wise? Should we go maximum aggression? Like you have the different sliders here. AI aggression, I put it to medium, but we can also up it to max. So I'm not quite sure what's the best way. So I'm not driving too often against AI here. Yeah, let's put the skill also up a little bit. But I think the skill was fine for my level at least now. Max aggression, they are too passive otherwise. Okay, let's just try. AI mistakes would make for a good show, and yeah. We can bump it up 5 times. Let's see what happens then if we have it. Do you know if any vehicles will be added to Group A, Alfa Romeo, Cosworth, and things like that, or maybe the Super Tourers? We don't know. Like, I guess AMS2 now has a few things to focus on, also for next year, like the career mode and stuff. But yeah, we can certainly find out about it. So yeah, now that I choose the car, I can still be in the screen, I guess. So let's go with the BMW this time. We can also do a multi-class race, kind of. Let's do multi-class and also have LMP1 from 2005. So LMP1 and the GTR class. That would be cool, I guess. So yeah, should be fine, right? GTR and LMP2 is also on. No, we don't want that. So it should be the 2 classes for now. Okay, perfect. Great. Then I will choose the track. BMW or Nordschleife? Yeah, you think so? 110. If I have the AI at 110, I guess I'm not competitive anymore. Spa-Francorchamps. Now we want to see the new tracks first. I mean, we can drive it on the Nords as well. But yeah. So here is Spa-Francorchamps, historic 2005. You don't see the 2005, but you believe me, it's 2005. Okay. Here we go. Spa-Francorchamps. So we have so many Spa-Francorchamps track variants now. RX and 2022, 2020 still, 93, 70. So Eraser seems to have a lot of love for Spa-Francorchamps, which is nice. I mean, let's see how much different 2005 is from 2025. Come on, let's go. Yeah, the update has new TAA. We can test it. I can test it for the next race to change the setting. Maybe restarting the game then. It makes the AI more human in terms of pace through the corners. Yeah, we'll see. The bus stop is a left-right. Like in the 1993 version. I drove that last time, I think. But yeah, we'll see. Please let it sound good. Yeah. Yeah, it's a paid DLC. There's 2 DLC packs. It's called Historical Endurance Pack Part 1 with a lot of cars, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 cars. Crazy good value, if you ask me. And then you have the Historical Track Pack Part 3 that has Le Mans, Road Atlanta, and Spa 2005. And they are both $9.99. Okay. So we have LMP1s and GTRs now going here against each other. high revving. Not too bad, I would say. Let's see how it sounds like under load. We have to turn on the headlights. We can turn on the wiper. Beautiful moment. This moment, oh my god. This is my favorite angle, like 2/3. This car was in Project Cars 2, right? I remember driving this a lot. In one of the games, I don't remember. Okay, Spa 2005, here's the pit exit. Let me know what you think. Yeah. Exterior sound is where it's at. Okay. Yeah. I agree, onboard is kinda mid. Yeah, exterior again, way better than interior. I mean, remember we boosted the AI mistakes to 5 times. So this looks kinda wobbly what he's doing. But you guys wanted it like that, so. Curious about the chicane. You feel like it's a bit easier to control than the Viper. It has definitely a bit more mechanical grip in that sense. Fasters. So they did not have the Foster sponsor. Okay, so here's the bus stop. Yeah, it's like similar-ish to 93. Yeah, I remember 93 version here also had this kind of bus stop. Okay. I prefer this much over the modern track. Not as much of an elevation change, like you don't have this little hill for the braking zone. And also T1 is La Source is a bit different. Yeah, it's a flat plane V8. Okay. They're similar to the Shelby GT350 and to the Ferraris. So weird to drive like this, but I want you to enjoy the track and also the sound of the car here a little bit. And you also get a better view on the 2005 Spa-Francorchamps. Fastest Premium Explorer. The graphics of AMS2 are beautiful. There's also almost no pop in. The lighting is beautiful. The vegetation looks nice. And this all with higher FPS than any other sim currently. Like there's no sim right now that matches the performance of AMS2. Not even close. Race Room maybe. It's also well optimized, but AMS2 still looks, even with the graphic updates, I think it can't reach to the AMS2 graphic standards. Yeah, I think they should mix a little bit of the exterior sound into the cockpit mix. There's traffic. Okay, my plan is now to race until that moment when the top class is reaching our class. Like the LMP1s, the moment they run into our class. That would be interesting for the race to see how the AI works in that sense. Okay, let's return to pits and skip to end, and then we have a little quick, also replay quickly here. I will probably not finish the whole race then, because I want to show you more stuff. Okay, let's get to... Where are we? That sounds what it sounds in GTR2, but less raw in AMS2 than in GTR2. Yeah, makes sense. Ooh. That's pretty good. Yeah. Yes, that's really good. I have to go to the historic Grand Prix next year. I really want to listen to that car in real life. Okay, guys, any questions so far? Were there so many cranes 20 years ago? Good question. But track looks nice. This, like, it has really the 2000s vibe, kind of. I don't know how to point at it, but I love these tracks. Just it's really nice that we have the option. So no other sim currently does that. The historic variants. Yeah, I think we had great onboard sounds last time with the Lamborghinis. But yeah. It's... no, I don't want to quit. Yeah, Apex, that's what I said as well. It's a bit hard sometimes to judge with the sounds, because if they have proper onboard recordings, and sometimes the cars also onboard or in the cockpit don't sound as nice as you would expect, especially if they have mufflers and there's a lot of noise. Okay, let's go. Oh, okay, we are invisible. Yeah, multi-class, LMP1 and GTR class together here on Spa 2005. We have the AI mistakes bumped up to 5 times standard, so it could happen that they do silly stuff. Okay, the LMP1s are also still there. Coming. Interesting, it has a different brake characteristic to the Viper. So in the Viper, you could brake 100% to a certain threshold, and then it started to lock up. The BMW is a bit more sensitive in the first moment of hitting the brake. So the brake characteristic is way different. That looks so beautiful. The sun rays. Yeah, you hear a lot of the transmission whine. We want to get this guy. He has to take the outside line. That drives pretty well, I have to admit. I'm on some Magic Alpha Evo Pro, by the way. I'm using the standard AMS2 profile of the SimPro Manager, and I used also the recommendations of the SimPro Manager game setup when it comes to the FFB settings. So custom FFB with, I think, most of the sliders are down. Just the FX slider and the gain slider obviously are on certain values. I think gain is at 40 and the FX is at 30 or something. We are missing a little bit of momentum here for the Camel Straight. The car is very stable. Like it's still, if you push it too much, same story. Like AMS2's floatiness comes in. If you overdrive your tires and stuff, it just starts to float. I think a slick tire would not behave like that. But still a lot of fun. So where are the LMP1s? Still not so far away. Have to drive a bit more until they catch us. Meanwhile, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell. We, by the way, also offer channel memberships now. With some sneak peeks of new videos and early access, because we thought early access is the thing right now in sim racing. Why not offer this? No, just kidding. It won't be news critical or super valuable information or guides or something. It will just be extra stuff like uncut interviews. So the first video that you will be able to see will probably be the AC Rally interview, the full interview. You saw probably snippets of it in... Oh, there's a mistake of an MLP1. You saw probably snippets of it in our main AC Rally announcement video, but we'll have a full interview, like time exclusive for a week or such, for the channel members and some of the extra perks. So yeah, it would be a nice support if you like watching our stuff. Has this LMP1 got into the pits? No, he's still on the track it seems. Oh, got a little bump. Yeah, so to be honest, AI at 39 on an unknown car is already a big stretch for me, as you can see. I'm just getting a feel now. It's getting better and better. But I think the AI does a fantastic job. We are doing battles there in the front now, like 3 wide even. I'm just still waiting for the mistakes, so it was a good idea to bump up the mistake slider because they still don't do too many of them. Let's try to be a bit more aggressive here. Yeah, he's also holding the line, defending his line, very good. I think... Oh, now he did a mistake, see? Oh, and he even hit my rear, so that was kind of cool. You have this sometimes in online racing, that someone is so overwhelmed by the fact that he finally gained the position, that he then makes a mistake like this. That's quite nice. Yeah, they are battling a lot there in the front. Let's try to close that gap a little bit. Yeah, I'm a bit slow here. I don't trust the car's grip too much yet here in this combination, in this sector. Let's go. Yeah, AI is really good. Yeah, I overshot this corner, blocking the brakes. Didn't lose too much time, thankfully. Yeah, good question, Matthias. It's certainly Le Mans. We could drive one of the LMP2 Lolas, maybe the V8. We could also drive one of the new LMP1s again. Maybe the Audi. Let's go with the Le Mans winner, the Audi R8 next. Okay, so it will still take a while until the LMP1s are coming. I don't think that the race length is even enough for that. Yeah, you guys can decide. Should we continue for 2 or 3 more laps, or should we go to the next combination? Have a great time right now fighting this group here. Trying to catch the next guy. Continue, alright. He's constantly holding against our attacks, so it's very nice. This car has an interesting brake characteristic, really. Like you tap it a little bit, or you give it a little bit too much brake pressure on the initial like brake input, and it immediately starts to lock up. It's not like other cars when you have a little bit of time to think about your mistake. No, it just bites back very quickly. It was way different with the Corvette, with the Viper, sorry. Let's try again on the inside here. No, he's as if he knew what was coming. Suddenly the orange BMW comes in from the back. Oh. Let's give him the space to survive. Wow, so much fun. Too late on the brake. Oh, okay. What a battle. Rouge. Can we catch that group? At this point I think you can, so from the tracks that I've seen, I would say if I were you, I would probably skip the 2005 tracks and just go for the car package. That's my feeling right now, because I think you can get a similar, like, historic vibe if you just go on, like, Spa 93. And Modern Road Atlanta is also close enough to the 2005 Road Atlanta. And Le Mans, we yet have to see if the Le Mans 2005 track offers any specialties. Yeah, but if you are really into it and you want the actual thing, then yeah, go for it. Oh my god. Position 31? I have to give back even this position? Oh no. Okay, yeah, I don't think that we will still see the LMP1s catching up, so let's end this here and go to the next one, because we want to show you more cars today. So yeah, that was great fun though. Outside camera, of course, yeah, you missed the outside camera impression, so I can give it to you. I give you a full run through all the gears, okay? That's really good. Yeah. Oh. Outside is really good. Yeah, it's really good. Also, the replay is also very good. Can check it here. That's good. The AI should also be receiving penalties. Thank you, Slipstream Racing. Genieß den Abend. No physics changes as far as I'm aware. That was not part of the notes, I guess. We have to pay attention to the patch notes tomorrow. It's maybe that they changed a few cars' physics or adjusted tiny things, but not too sure. Okay, let's get to Le Mans now in the Audi R8. And we can go multi-class again, I would say. Let me quickly set it up. Whoopsie. Here I am. Yeah, so I'll go LMP1 now, Audi. AA up to 110. But you want to see me losing big time, do you? Or we can try. We can try. So yeah, LMP1 2005, Audi. So I show you again the three cars. So this is a 3.6 liter V8. And this is a V10 as well. Like the Courage has a V10 as well. And this one has a V10 as well. They are probably the same. The Lara and Courage with the V10 engine. They have the exact same output. So we'd probably be able to listen to them also after we drove the Audi. So let me choose the track now. Try the Milano. The Ferrari. Yeah, we can try that as well. The one after another, I would say. So yeah, here is... there was a certain track that I'm not supposed to show, but this look should be fine. Yeah, the Ferrari, the Milano, yeah. So this is the new 2005 variant of Le Mans here now. This is what we had before in the circuit Bugatti. We had two. And yeah, 2005. It looks like from the layout, it's the absolute same, no? Is there any difference in the layout? I don't think so. It's just probably a few curbs, maybe a width of the track in some corners. And maybe, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, sponsors, advertisement and stuff. So yeah, let's go multi-class again. I just have to go back here to not show you any car classes that are still announced or something. So let's delete the GTR class and instead go LMP2. That would be interesting. It doesn't really matter because we will not see too much of this anyway, but yeah. Looks good. Yeah, I can slightly change also the weather and the laps. We certainly do not need 10 laps here in the mall. Let's just do a 3-lap race. We can change the time of day maybe a little bit. Let's go time progression 10 times and start 6 p.m. So we drive into the night, kind of. That would look nice, I guess. We can also have a second weather forecast with it being more dark or something. Or maybe light rain even. That would be interesting to see. Okay. Rolling start, fine. Little practice session as well. Like we can go also for the practice session earlier morning. That might look super nice, like 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. or such. Okay. Audi R8 time. Let's. You wanted the AI at 110, right? So see me losing big time. Fine. Good for me. Apex, I did it now. I want your thumbs up and you're subscribing to YouTube now, okay? If you haven't. Yeah, the layouts are mostly similar. I mean, it's fine, yeah. You still have the vibe, probably. And let's see if the audience also has 1990s or 2000, early 2000s clothing. Even though I think that clothing didn't change too much, right? Since 2005, we have still the same sneakers, kind of. We still have the same hoodies, the same t-shirts, the same trousers. This hasn't changed that much, right? We are kind of still living in the early 2000s, I think, sometimes. But probably there are. If you time travel back, you will probably see a lot of changes. The first big change would probably be not everyone has a smartphone. Not everyone is filming all this stuff. I guess that would be the biggest change then, early 2000s. When was the first iPhone? 2007? 2005, 6? 2007, I think, right? 2007, 8 was the first iPhone. Yeah, the immersion is just what it's about, right? So yeah, let's look at the Audi. Mahle, still a very well-known company producing camshafts and stuff, I think. Engine parts. Okay, guys, Audi time. Yeah, this is probably a nice one for VR as you sit open wheel, kind of. This car is also in Project Motor Racing. Okay. That sounds promising. It's way louder on the outside. Okay, that's better. Also whistles. Turbo. If you like let off the throttle. Let's see what it sounds like. Oh, the courage just spun us. Courage! Don't you have courage? The track map is not... it's loading, okay. It's just a bit gray, like the track map certainly needs a little patch. It has to be white, the outlines. Yeah, just dark gray. Okay, that sounds really good. I'm getting PTSD from the expo. Have you tested PMR there? Apple's first iPhone? Yeah, 2007. That's not a Ferrari, man. That's an Audi. Believe it or not. It's the Audi R8. I know, it doesn't look like an Audi R8, but it is. We all know the Audi R8 as a... Oh, thank you for subscribing, by the way. The Audi R8, as we know it from the street, is way different to this, yeah? It's just the racing R8. Oh, have you heard that? Oh. Shoo. Bless you, Audi. Have a little sneeze. Yeah, seeing this track, I mean, it's super nice that it has the 2005 vibe, but it's really not that different from the modern track. I think the transitions from gear to gear are a bit... they could be a bit... yeah, maybe it's just... First sector is quite different. Yeah, I'll check again. I found it to be pretty similar to the 2025 track. Yeah, 300 kph. This is very similar to nowadays track. The side objects are a bit different here. Advertisement as well. We have the Audi advertisement here. Very good load, like you can feel the aerodynamic. Oh, yeah, he obviously uses also the aerodynamic. I'm just floating like a super dumb noob. Okay, this is a bit different here. Slightly Porsche curves. Yeah, also curb positions sometimes here and there. It's always super dangerous here. But it's very good. Like, let's be honest, having this in a modern game is super nice. Especially if you are in love with that era. If you maybe saw the races live back then. Yeah, the corner is a bit different, right? It's not like 100% exact to the modern track. So from here it's going as we know it. Slow down a little bit for that. Yeah, let's check the damage model. Boom. We lost the wheel again. Yeah, I think AMS2 also has more of a damage model than many other sims right now. Like, you have a lot of like body panels being not aligned anymore, scratches, cracks. It's very good. And I know there are many people out there who love this kind of stuff. Like, this looks nice. It looks really good. Okay. Tetre Rouge is way higher, yeah. Yeah, it is. It feels like a 10% off kind of experience to to nowadays track. Okay, let's go for the race. I mean, I hope that the slipstream will keep me in the loop, kind of. But let's see. Can we still watch a little bit of the replay? That would be nice. Hearing a car also from the outside. And I would also love to listen to some of the other cars. Okay, so this is the Audi. There's the Courage. Oh, that's modern LMP2. I accidentally added the modern LMP2, not the 2005 LMP2. So not the two Lolas. Oops. That will be interesting now. Which class is faster? Modern LMP2 or 2005 LMP1? Oh my god. Haven't even thought about this. Okay, this is... I don't know if this is the Courage or the Delara, but they have the same engine. I don't think that this is the right sound. Probably the spectator doesn't do it. Yeah, very screamy V10, but I don't know if that's the real sound of the car when you drive it, but we'll see. Mutter Courage und ihre Kinder, yeah. Okay, this will be super interesting now. To see how LMP1, but probably, oh my god, yeah, we'll see. Hey Kilian, welcome to the stream. We are previewing Automobilista 2 DLCs that are coming tomorrow, so let's drive. Audi R8, 2005, Le Mans winner, by the way, with Tom Christensen. Guys, before we jump into this race, we have to quickly check for Le Mans 25, the actual event. Like, I prepared something, the Wikipedia article, so we can check the results of 2005 Le Mans. Okay, so little time travel back. This is how it went. So Audi won in ADT Champion Racing in the R8, and then it was the Pescaloro C60, interesting, and the Judd GV5. So this may be cars that we can also expect in the future. Maybe, hopefully, Razer will add more of these. Like, this would be so much fun. And then this is interesting. Like, in 5th place, there's a GT1 Corvette in there as well. Like, this car is also in this DLC. So, yeah, that was indeed 2005 Le Mans. So, Christensen, Leto, and Werner. So, let's see. Yeah, Pescarolo is a Gran Turismo classic. Gran Turismo 4, right? Gran Turismo 2 even? That should be Gran Turismo 4. What is a real shame, guys? You can't skip around and replays. Yeah, true. That's true. Mid-race saves would be great. I agree, yeah. Okay. First have to check something here quickly. Yeah, stream looks good, right? Excellent connection, that's good. Then let's go. This will be so interesting now to see. I don't see all of the cars, by the way. I have to bump up the number of visible cars. Okay, there. We just quickly forget what we saw, okay? But maybe I can use the opportunity to bump up my visible cars, if I can even do that here in this menu. No, I don't think I can. Maybe it's in display. I don't think so. No, it's in graphic options, and they are only accessible when you are not racing, so that's fine. Memory deleted? Great. Oh, a weird noise happening. Yeah, I have to bump up the visible cars slider. I think it's only 17. Pretty tough place to start. Like this corner being your race start from, kind of. So this is 110% AI on maximum aggression, and people told me that this is the most human-like AI that you can get in AMS2. Good exit. Nice one. So where are the LMP2s, the modern LMP2s? Why am I so far back? Oh no, I'm 10th in class actually. Okay. So the LMP2s, if they exist, if they are faster, they should be coming soon. Okay, slipstream works. Where's he driving? Wow. Yeah, this in VR, guys. This is the real God, how late can they brake? This car is very stable. I think I could also brake way later. Like, it's very stable under braking and almost no signs of lockup so far. Yeah, the next sales are coming. So, you guys, what are you waiting for, like in terms of discounts and stuff? Do you have something in mind that you are aiming for as your next sim racing gear? Anything on the shopping list yet? Yeah, we have 10 times transition now, by the way, so it should turn dark soonish. What I like about those cars is that they have brake lights. Do the modern LMDHs, do they also have brake lights? I think yes, right? I think yes. I'm not sure. Does a Porsche 963 has... He's next to us. It starts to fizzle already. You can see the rain. Wow, nice duel here! Oh! And there are the LMP2s. They are not that far off. Yeah, that's... Wow, that was so good. But I have to try again. Maybe let's do the same again with a different car. Let's try the Courage. So we just do the same race again, but in the Courage, to just get the sound impression of that car as well. I think that's a good idea because I really want to restart that race, but maybe in another car then. But that was a pretty good. Like, I think if you spend more time with it, you can have a really good time with the AI. That looks very promising. You just need I would just need a bit more track time now to get a bit more safe in my driving and in getting my lap together kind of. Then I would have even more fun. Yeah, let's go with the Edelbrock or Elderbrook car. Yeah, let's go again. Same weather. I really want to see it getting dark and light rainy. That would be nice if we can survive at least 2 laps. November 13 is AC Rally. That's also a date that I'm very much looking forward to. I can just tell you guys that during November you will probably see a little limited amount of videos as I will be traveling. So I'm first at the Gran Turismo event in Los Angeles early November, like on the 8th or 9th of November. And then I kind of... lengthen my my presence there to a vacation. So I will just be back just before the Project Motor Racing release. And I didn't know that, obviously, when I planned my vacation, that this is Assetto Corsa Rally release. But we are maybe we maybe figure something out that I can still produce a video from Los Angeles. So let's see. Yeah, I really want to Subarus in AC, really. But yeah, let's see. Like, I will do a quick practice here. Okay. Oh. All right. I'm ready. That's the car. That's the car we wanted, guys. Here we go. Ready? Yo. Yeah, this is it. Here we go. This gives me... Welcome to Music at Overtake. We now have some classical V10 sounds for you, and we will just get into the race. Let's go. Oh, I have to watch the replay. I had to watch the replay next time. Okay, let's try again. Let's show the Audis who has the nicer engine here. Your engine is shit, like my friend. My engine is the real deal, okay? And even if you win, I have more fun doing this event. These drive at least quite similar to the LMP2 Gen 2. But you can tell that the physics updates and the stuff that they've been working on for a while. Someone in the audience died. I hope not. It looks so good. Some momentum. We take 12th position. They are riding the grass again. Like these particle effects with the sun rays, it's mwah. Muy bien. No chance. But I see what you're up to, guys. Like the AI on 110 feels so much more natural. Yeah, just missing a little bit of slipstream, it seems. Snatch them on the right. One in position here. Ah, it's true. The Audi is a... No, that is not a diesel, right? FSI is a... Was that a diesel? It was not the diesel yet, I think. Came later? That's the FSI V8. I'm pretty sure it's a gasoline. Don't want to get killed again here. Side by side. Ah, this is a bit bad. Like, if someone's then next to you, it's a bit hard to... Oh, the LMP2s are coming. Yeah, our steering is not straight anymore. We are in the middle of the modern LMP2s. They time traveled back to the year 2005. Yeah, FSI is petrol. The Auricas and Ligiers are coming for us. I just want to drive a bit further to see the weather transition. We are just ruining the LMP2 battle here. But they seem to be pretty similar in performance. I was a bit too optimistic going into that corner side by side. But look how similar... I mean, we have more power, it seems. More power, baby. Yeah, I think we are the faster car still. Interesting comparison. Maybe they have a bit more aero even. Probably they have, if you look at the big wing and... Let's see if we can catch up now. I mean, our aero is not as crazy as the... It's very similar, but a little bit less refined, but a little bit less crazy than the modern LMP2s. Yeah, my steering is broken. Or something about my steering is broken. And the downshifts. Beautiful. Okay, wipers are on. Yeah, my top speed is really down. I see, yeah, we hit 300 kph easily. Surely got a bit of damage. So, what do you guys want to see next? Should we go for a little GT2 race with this Milano? I think that was highly requested by you guys as well. Yeah, the AI is sometimes murdering you, but I have the aggressiveness at the highest level. But I think it's really good. Like, it was also partly my mistake. I think it was not just the AI. But I think the Courage is my favorite car so far of the whole pack. I mean, the BMW also very nice. Also big fan favorite, but this sound-wise was my absolute highlight here so far. But let's see how the Ferrari, that's also a flat V8. Let's see if it's like similar to the BMW MG3 GTR. Yeah, too many downshifts, you think, yeah? Yeah, maybe I should have just let the car coast a bit more in higher gears, maybe, yeah. But let's try the Ferrari, maybe. Maybe on the Nordschleife even. So let's go basically, yeah, GT2 2005. This is the class. And this is perfect for Nordschleife, right? Let's go in both cars, actually, one after another, so that we cover these as well. So yeah, this is the Milano GT36, or also called the Ferrari 360 NGT. Okay, this looks nice. This black and red one. Let's go with that one, like that. Okay, select vehicle. For the track, I have to go back into my chat camera again to not show you any secret stuff that might hidden in this build. So let's go Nordschleife. What is the closest Nordschleife that we have? We can just go the modern one. That's fine. Let's pretend we drive a classic race, kind of. The UI looks different to yours. Is that the case, Skeets? Maybe there's a few UI adjustments already with the new update tomorrow. Not quite sure. Yeah, it's the Judd V10, exactly, yeah. And I didn't say that it's Audi related. I just said to the Audi that was driving next to us that his engine is not nice, that our engine is way better. So I was right about that. Yeah, the Judd V10 that was also used in Formula One, no? I think I delete the modern LMP2. That's an absolutely right. I will go multi-class, single class, same class then. That's fine. Good that you called me out on that. Okay. We can change the weather. Let's go maybe. We can also change the season, right? Let's go one lap on the Nordschleife. That should be enough for now. Start time maybe. Yeah, we can even get higher with the time progression. Maybe I just don't want this chaotic element of rain. Or maybe we can add rain towards the very end. Like, let's add 4 weather slots, having this one being heavy cloud. Let's start in sunshine, going to medium cloud, going to heavy cloud, going to rain. That would be nice on the Nordschleife. We can also try a standing start, actually. Let's see how that works. Yeah, opponents stay like that. Brilliant, let's go. Jimmy has a mod. Yeah, true. He even drove his Ferrari on the Nordschleife. I saw the video. Oh, I didn't see the video, but I saw the I saw that the video exists, but I haven't watched it yet. It also sounds very good. It's also the V8, right? The flat plane V8. Same as this. I think the GTR is sequential. I think most of these cars are sequential. I don't think that there's any 8-shifter car. In the Lambo pack it was. There were a few, like the Miura it was, right? Okay, the Milano. I think these cars are also in one of the big Assetto Corsa mod packs that you can buy. Let's see how it sounds and how it looks like. Elderbrook. This should be Edelbrock, right? As a sponsor, I'm not quite sure. So we are at T13. And I love how they got this right. Like on T13, there's no more grandstands. There's actually solar panels, and this is exactly how it is right now. Perfect. Like AMS2 here, really spot on with the details. Even the Hyundai N advertisement banner there. Yeah. Perfect. Let's look at the cockpit. Quite nice. Oh, thank you, Skeets, for the Canadian dollars, man. Thank you so much. More Asian tracks. Oh, yeah. Does it even have Tsukuba? Oh, touring down. Oh, how the gearbox is... Oh, wow. What a rich sound. Like the fidelity of gearbox. Holy moly. How can this be so good? And the Viper was so underwhelming. Wow. But in this case, actually, it sounds better from the inside. The first car, where I think the outside is not as good. Interesting. Inside is way better. Wow. I don't really know much about the GT2 cars and how they compare, for example, to nowadays GT3 or GT2 even. But it seems like, looking at the dashboard and stuff, that this is also pretty close to the production car. Oh, that looks really good here. Like, it seems like it's similar-ish to modern GT2, where you have a production car that is kind of built into a race car, which is pretty nice. Like, similar to nowadays GT4, but probably with more power than nowadays GT4. Also love that car so far. The Milano GT36, aka Ferrari 360 and NZ, what is it called? NZT? NGZ? Sketchy. Does it have TC and ABS? We can check. Let's see. No, nothing. Nothing. Just brake bias. Nothing else. Man, this looks so beautiful. Okay, guys, let's see how the race is going to be. So, yeah, 2000 Sticky Dash. Yeah, Ferrari versus Milano. So this time we also listen here to the... Can we also listen to a Porsche? Now we can't change the car, right? Yeah, but we'll drive the Porsche as well. I really want to drive the Porsche as well. So maybe you guys can think about a track that you want to see the Porsche on after we've done with the Nordschleife. Yeah, the trees are really good. So let's go to the race and see how the standing start also works. Okay, so we are in the middle, P13 out of 24. And let's see if we can give Nils Steiner, Paul Maurer, and Henri Roland and Santo Cilauro a good race. Oh my god, this looks... Oh, hiccup. Someone just had a mistake here going into the race. kill me, don't kill me, don't. Okay, 9th already. Man, that Porsche, so nice. So, by the way, guys, we are, if you just tuned in, we are previewing the upcoming DLCs for Automobilista 2 for tomorrow. So this will be out tomorrow. We have 3 new tracks, Road Atlanta, Spa, and Le Mans 2005. And a plethora of new cars in 2005-ish, GT1, GT2, LMP1, and also the GTR BMW. And right now we are in GT2, testing the Milano, which is an unlicensed Ferrari, against the Porsche 969 RSR. And it's not that easy. Like, this car is possible to tame. But it doesn't have crazy aero, so you have to be a bit careful. I have a hard time getting close to the 110 AI here. They are just really good. That was way better this time than... Look, he's an early adopter of Team Redline back in 2005. Oh, this one. Yeah, one of the most dangerous and also I think one of the most challenging corners that is, like after Bergwerk. It always scares me still, like also when driving there in real life. I'm always super cautious because you can, if you brake a tad too late there, it's the barrier is very close, like everywhere on the Nordschleife kinda, but oh, he's right next to us. Now, nice how he backed off even. So my biggest the biggest thing with this update is really AI. It's having such a good AI experience also on the Nordschleife is remarkable. Like, no matter the track so far, there were no super hiccups in that sense. My favorite part. I wish this was on consoles for the console. Yeah, this is dangerous. This little elevation where there's suddenly a lot of weight shifting and load distribution on your tires, and then it's just really dangerous to get on the accelerator of such a powerful car, because you have this moment where you have all the... Oh, it starts getting dark. Where you have the torque. Holy moly. Yeah, this is Nordschleife. It's not going to night immediately, like this is a bit, of course, staged, but this range is still starting. That could very well happen here. On the green hell. Yeah, it's getting slippery now. Holy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was this unsafe turn. Yeah, it's just driving on ice now. Yeah, it's over. So have you guys thought about the track that we should go in with the RSR, the 996? Unsafety car. Oh, it's so slippery. Holy shit, I can't. Oh. Yeah, the usual, we look at the damage model moment. Because that's also, of course, part of showcasing the cars, you know? You have to see how they have the damage model done. But yeah, looks good. We lost the wheel again. I can try to also get a little bit of damage in the back, but it's barely moving anymore. Monaco? Montreal? Monaco? Yeah, I mean, GT2 in Monaco? Okay, look, we even lost the rear bumper now. Isn't that cool? Can also do the high beams. Doesn't. But yeah, that was fun. Let's look at... yeah, close to the Dixie Claw. Where is it? Ah, but right there. So we still have to walk a little bit. And we have to pass the track. maybe not the best idea. Yeah, SSG also, I think, how Razer does it when they release new packs. You should also be able to play it on the weekend, at least for free. So whenever Razer releases new DLC for AMS2, usually for the first 48 hours it's free. So you have it in your game and you can test it before you buy it, which is really nice. Yeah, no, it's not a Ferrari, it's a Milano. But yeah, it's a Ferrari. I have to increase the number of visible cars quickly. Yeah, Razer is constantly improving the driving physics, I believe. So the last biggest update was with the one of the two last major patches. I think they improved a lot of stuff also for the GT3s, for the modern race cars and stuff. Yeah. Montreal sounds pretty nice, pay to user. Maybe we do that. Let me quickly check something here. So also for you to check what kind of graphic settings we were running today. 1440, as you also see the stream, and pretty much everything is on max. Like the anti-aliasing, the texture filtering, it's all on max. The only thing I turned off is motion blur. And yeah, the maximum visible cars can be higher as well. Like let's try 29. I mean, we had 200 plus FPS all the time, so I can probably boost it up quite significantly. But yeah, otherwise it's all on ultra or the maximum that is possible. So yeah, that's pretty nice. The TAA, oh yeah, we should maybe try the TAA. So I turn the multi-sample anti-aliasing off, and now I turn the TAA on with 50% sharpening. Good call. There we also see that. Yeah, I have to restart the game. No problem. Quickly do that. Shouldn't take too long. And then we can also see how it looks like with TAA. I don't think there will be a big visible difference, but we can check maybe if the FPS are even higher, or I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, then I think Petro User was the first to call the track, and it was Montreal. So we go Montreal if everyone's okay with the Porsche RSR. And then we still have to drive the Lola. We can probably go back to Le Mans for that. Yeah, so the problem with, my problem with AMS2 is still in terms of the handling. If you go beyond the grip level or you break traction of the tires, it always feels floaty. And I think it should feel floaty with, for example, a street car, but not really with a slick tire on a race car. So if you break traction, it's kind of more snappy. It's more like, it's not as like, it feels like, it doesn't feel like driving a winter tire on a racetrack, you know? That's just what I want to say. So that's my only concern. Otherwise, I think it drives well. Like it drives believable. It drives authentic in a way. Okay, let's go Montreal then in the Porsche this time. So here's the Porsche. Autospiel. It's the Porsche again. The 996 GT3 RSR. Some of my colleagues will love this. I can tell you so much. I mean, René has a 997, obviously, but I think he's also loving the 996 GT3. This car is coming, kind of. It's still one of the more affordable Porsches, I believe, but who knows for how long. I mean, not the race car version, obviously, but yeah. Let's go Montreal then. Okay, I just... FPS should go to the moon? Let's see. Nordschleife. Montreal. Then we go Montreal 1991. I think that will be nice. Same class. We get rid of the weird weather thing that we did. Okay. Okay, guys. Join me on a time travel back to the year 19... Yeah, that doesn't make sense, 1991, because the car didn't exist. But let's say... Yeah, I mean, it's it's kind of fun that you can do these things, like mixing different eras, different years of tracks and cars. Reizoil. Reizoil is also good. Autospiel is also kind of funny. Powerdrive.com, who doesn't know that? Racehouse. Reibach. Reibach is a funny one because it resembles Eibach, all right, the suspension manufacturer. But Reibach in German is when you make a lot of money, actually. You make a Reibach means you have just won a ton of money. We say, yeah, I made a big Reibach on that. So you sold something for a lot of money or something, yeah, then you call it Reibach. That makes it extra funny, kind of. Okay, let's listen to the start. Yeah, that sounds very flat sixy. Oh, let's look at the cockpit. Okay, just my seating position is a bit high. This car, I have to adjust that quickly. What's the easiest way of doing that now? I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Let's see. We go to the left, right? Yeah. Oh, I think that will be good. Yeah, that's good. Ooh. Very cold. Okay. Damage model. Oh no, we are... Oh, okay, damage model. Here it is. Do you think, guys? Sound? Just... Look how... Oh! Have you heard the pops and bangs? Oh! Pom pom pom! Okay. So you need a certain deceleration, and then it starts, but very natural. Very different, like we have two different... Doesn't do it always, like you have to have the perfect moment of deceleration and braking, where it pops and bangs this way. Interesting. Now No, it doesn't do it anymore. Wow, that's super interesting. Like, well done. We are sitting way too high. We are sitting way too high in the car. I quickly fixed that. So let's go to the options. Cockpit configuration. Yeah. Here we can pull the seat down a bit. That looked a bit weird, but here we go. Seat backward. So that we can see also the mirror on the left and in the middle. That's nice. That's good. Okay. So let's return to pits and drive again. Yeah, exhaust is on fire, exactly. The mods could... Yeah, this is always a concern with a new big update that changes database of cars, but usually... Hopefully it's alright for you. Yeah, we just really need warm tires. Before that, the car is super slippery. I wonder if these grandstands will be populated once we start the race. I always hated this corner, also in the Formula 1 games. It's way too tight, not enough space. Yeah, AI has a huge update, and the races we saw so far were all really good. I think the chat would confirm that we had a ton of good AI battles. This Porsche is also perfect. I just need some warmer tires to get a bit of a better feeling for the car. Okay, yeah. I see what you mean with the straight is not the straight. Okay, yeah, this is a perfect... I saw your comment just with a blink of an eye. And then I thought like, okay, how bad can it be, yeah? The Montreal 1991 straight, and again, look at the damage model. Holy shit! Yeah, I can't move. Car's complete toast. But like, interesting how the front bumper made it to the roof of the car. Yeah, the FPS. You can see them. It's very small for you, especially if you watch on the phone. But they were at 300, so I think we gained a bit. Let's go to the race, actually. Just a quick one. Just a quick test. Not really my track. So it's... Now it's 140. It's a bit hard to tell now, because I also bumped up the visible cars to 30-something. Instead of 17, so this could take a big FPS hit, obviously. Oh god, this looks so nice. Evening hours. This car, handling-wise though, is very floaty. I mean, this certainly has to do with the fact that it's a rear engine. So it has not a lot of weight on the front, so you have to brake it a lot to transfer the weight kind of to the front tires. So this makes it even more floaty in AMS2's handling model, I feel like. The Porsche driving style is an even more floaty, yeah, you can tell. So handling-wise, I would say I prefer the mid-engine Ferrari or the Milano. It had a bit more front bite, but could also be a setup thing. So So as soon as we have a few less cars, FPS are going to 200, 205. Man, this straight is really not a straight. Holy moly, it's dangerous. Yeah. It's very different. It was a bit better once the tires were warm, but okay, it's the cooldown lap already. Yeah, this time of day, I made it to 7 PM. This looks really beautiful. There's even a little, you won't see it probably through YouTube compression, but there was even the moon visible. Like a very soft impression. I was even here. You didn't know that maybe, but I was here for Gran Turismo event Montreal. And I was walking the Montreal track in this park. It's like a public road. Or more cycling path, so it's a more cycling path and joggers and stuff. So I've been not walking. I rented a bike. I've been going here with a bike like last year. Was it last year? Maybe, yeah. But yeah, this was that looked good. Like if I would have a bit more track time now and get to know the car a little bit more, I think I would also have a good time with the AI. Guys, let's also test the LMP2s. The 2005 LMP2s, the Lola. That should be the last car that we are also testing. Or did we forget something? I think we tested almost everything, right? If we look at GT1, yeah, we could... No. We could still drive... Oh, yeah, we should drive the Corvette or the Maserati. Like, let's look at the engines first, because we have the V8 in the Corvette, and we have a V12 in the Maserati. So we should 100% drive the Maserati and also the Aston Martin C5R. Yeah, we should drive all of them just quickly to listen to them. I guess you guys really want to see that, so I don't want to lose anyone here. So you want to see all the cars probably. So yeah, let's go for another track here quickly. Let's go for Laguna Seca is always nice. Let's go GT1 Laguna Seca. I don't know if this event was ever a thing, but we can try it. A quick 3-lap race around Laguna Seca in the GT1s. This should probably be a rolling start. Not a standing start. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, and then the C5R just after that. I think my FPS were even higher. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, it's probably just... If I drive in the practice now, I will see the FPS again, how high they are. In the Porsche, there was an Australian named Tony Wolf. I don't think that this is reminiscent of Toto Wolff, but could be. Interesting, like we had the same weather, the same like hour of the day, but in Laguna Seca it's a bit darker still. Okay, this is the Maserati. Oh, it's maybe a bit over the top. Inside would be very nice, I guess. Yeah, V12s never disappoint in AMS2. You probably can't hear me anymore, it's way too loud. It's way louder than the other cars. Yeah, sounds like the Murcielago. I mean, it could be that they also share the same engine, kind of, right? I mean, it's also Italian brand. Maybe they have the same racing engine as the Lamborghinis back in the days. I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, I think I got an idea. Let's go to the race. But very good. Very good. Shares the same engine as the Ferrari Enzo. Okay, then it has to be one of the most exciting sounding engines on the planet, right? I'm a bit jealous, Dave. As I said earlier, I have to go to the historic Grand Prix this year. Next year. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll drive the Chevrolet next. The C5R. And then I will also drive the Aston Martin just to have the full set ready. Or have you shown the full set then? Just enjoy the sound, guys. Have fun. To the Americans or to the Californians out there, if there is any, when I'm going to California next month, is it worth visiting Laguna Seca? Like, even if there's no event? I mean, maybe just to tick off the box. And I'm traveling from LA to San Francisco anyway, so it's on the way, kind of, I guess, just to tick it off. Or you can say I was at Laguna Seca once, maybe it's already worth it. This is so good. Like, the AI update also really shows so much fun driving against these guys. How they are looking for gaps and positioning the cars. Yeah, guys, 100% buy this DLC. Show the market that people are buying this stuff, that people love this stuff. We want more of this. Historic motorsport. The track package I'm not super sold on for the same price. I would if you get one of the two DLCs, get the cars. I mean, if you want the full experience, like I said, get both, but the cars are really worth it. For $9.99, this amount and this quality of cars unseen even. Yeah, it's very dynamic now. I mean, we bumped up the mistakes 5 times, so they are often having the... But they don't do like super silly big mistakes. They are just sometimes a bit offline, a bit too late on the brakes and stuff. I think that's perfect. To add a bit of dynamic. This is so much fun, perfect car. Yeah, this is the most enjoyable of all of the cars that we drove today, I think, so far. Very rewarding. It communicates very well when you do something wrong. If you over push it or if you... Oh! go yellow. I really can't wait for the AMS2 career mode, where this all kind of comes together. But you can also drive some good championships already here. And thank you for subscribing, guys. Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, of course, if you enjoy our content. If you feel like extra supportive, you can even become channel member now. We started that last week. Okay, that was fun. Let's watch the replay for a bit. That was great fun. Can I still, like, after resuming, can I still watch the replay? Oh no. Skip school down lap? Skip school down. Yeah, that's school down lap. Okay, let's watch the replay. Yeah, the AI drivers are inspired names sometimes, yeah. The gear indicator was too small, yeah. Yeah, corkscrew must be intense. Very demanding probably on the suspension and tire. Maybe they let me on the track with my rental Toyota RAV4. Yeah, Todd, I agree. This car pack is a no-brainer. And here's the corkscrew. Yeah, I think so too. Like the FPS, they would certainly drop when I go triples. I usually lose about 30 to 40 FPS on triples with AMS2. So I would lower the graphics from ultra to high. But it would still be over 100 FPS, I believe. I would make a few cars less visible, and then it would be super fine, like super good. The MC12 was meta in real life. But was it the most successful, though, in this class? GT1, I don't really remember. What was the goated car in GT1? Wasn't it also Porsche? But the Corvette, as we saw, and the Viper were also really good. Let's do this again, but with the not the Maserati this time, but the Corvette. Let's go with the Corvette. The C5. René once had a C5, a red C5 Corvette. That must be like 10, 12 years ago. I think when we first met, like in 2012 or 13, he had a Lancer Evo 6, but then he bought a Corvette C5, a red one, in Germany. That was really nice. Like, it sounded beautiful. Okay, let's go with the. I think this is resembling Valvoline, Revline Racing. Looks like Valvoline colors. Pretty cool. I think it also aged well. Like, it has pop-up headlights, the car. It was one of the very last cars, I believe, that had pop-up headlights. I think soon after the Corvette C5, they were gone. Let's get the vehicle. I choose a different track, though. Let's maybe go Road Atlanta again, 2005, because this video is about the new DLCs, and I think we should show Maybe let's go for the short version then of Road America. So we have Road America short. Not Road Atlanta, sorry. Road Atlanta 2005 short. But then we need a little bit more laps. Let's go 6 laps. And a little practice as well. The practice session could have a different weather this time. Let's go with a little bit of hazy. Hazy is also nice. Hazy around noon. That would be cool. Okay. And then the race could be also a bit more like a bit different to the ones that we had. With heavy clouds, maybe. Let's see. Okay, Road Atlanta short. Never driven this track. Let's see how it's like. I think this doesn't exist anymore in real life. Maserati won several years in a row. Okay, yeah. In the early days, it was more the C5 and the Viper, and then the Maserati took over, yeah. I also remember the Maserati was a top performer. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, like let us know tomorrow, guys. Maybe if you tested the update in VR. I think Yannick will certainly do that. Maybe there will be a little article even on how the improvements with TAA are. I will ask Yannick about that. Okay, Corvette time. Very cool interior. Really nice. It looks cool. Yeah, I remember the dashboard. I remember driving with René in his Corvette, and it looked exactly like that. Full leather interior, I think. Sometimes it also pops and bangs. Yeah, there it was. Pop, pop, pop. I'm just laughing my ass off. America. But like similar story to the Viper, it's so muffled inside. Where's the raw V8? Give it back. It's a short variant. Oopsie. Why is it so muffled? I think they should 100%. They should 100% give us more of the exterior sound into the cabin. It's so muffled now. Holy shit. This hazy weather looks also pretty cool. Bitey. We just quickly have to learn the connection of this, like... Giving more of this raspy, grunty V8 on the inside of the car. It's very snappy, very tricky to drive. Okay, so after the S's, massive lockup by this guy. Okay, it's just a long right-hander, kind of. It's really nice how you feel the little bumps and elevations in the force feedback. What do I think about the anti-aliasing compared to the super sampling? I think I can see it a little bit on how the trees, like the tree stays, especially when you have quick like camera movements, they look a bit blurry compared to the super sampling, but actually not a big difference. yeah, the trees are a bit hazy, but it could also be due to the hazy weather. But I think they look a bit blurry when moving, especially in the distance. The game doesn't look as sharp as with the super sampling. But I have to maybe see that again when we have the different weather and we go into the race. This short variant of Road Atlanta that comes with the 2005 track, actually. Pretty cool. Just one more time here, the intersection. It's a pretty simple corner. Just a slide right. Yeah. Even more muffled. Yeah, give us more of this in the cockpit. Then I'm happy. Okay. Let's see how it sounds from the outside. They had good sound isolation? I don't think so. Maybe because the interior is full of leather. Maybe it dampens all the beautiful V8 noises. That could be very well the case. Yeah, ABS is a mixed feelings about ABS, because ABS is quite nicely translated to the active pedal. I mean, that's very luxury right now that I have a Cinecube Active Pedal Pro, but actually lockups and ABS are very well reflected in the when you have an active pedal. But I agree, like if you don't have any haptic feedback, it's not as good. Okay, let's skip to the end. I'm using a capture card for the stream. I'm mirroring my screen to an Elgato capture card that is then being an OBS, like a mixture of the two, like not game capture and not screen capture. It's an actual capture card, and that makes it also look a bit better, I believe. Yeah, I mean, of course, the helmet does muffle, but I think the cockpit sound already is a bit muffled. Should be less muffled. So some cars on the inside are really raw, really crispy, really nice. But we heard today the Viper and also the Corvette that, yeah, lose a little bit of the nice engine notes when going into the cockpit camera. Yeah, true. Like force feedback ABS effect, as like LMU does it. I agree. That should be a thing in more sims, maybe. Okay, let's go for a quick race as well on the short version here, off-road. Yeah, it's very, it's way more blurry in the distance, the TAA. So it would not be my go-to, but if it helps to gain FPS for the VR guys, I guess that's the way to go. But it looks way more blurry on the distance than we are used to in AMS2. It still looks very good, the game. Just hear the engine notes left and right and the pops and bangs of everyone around us. It's crazy good atmosphere. The proper GT1 experience here. Not a single moment where I thought, oh, the AI is absolute shit, I can't race against them. Yeah, still a little bit like a train, like here, for example. They were a bit too much tied together in line. But especially after the first lap, when the field settled a little bit, like they are going left and right, looking for opportunities. Yeah, so whoever gave me this little advice on 110 AI with the maximum aggressive slider and the mistake slider to maximum, that's really the way to go. Thank you very much for this advice. Helped a lot. This track is super cool, like the layout. It's the more fun parts of Road Atlanta, so like a condensed Road Atlanta experience with the most fun sectors, really. You have to be pretty careful on these elevation changes. We learned that also on the Nordschleife with our Milano. The rear tires are really fighting for grip then. Yeah, all of the new cars are very raw beasts, like absolute driving machines. So this is a perfect DLC for nice driving experience here in November. Oh, someone is out. Very, very nice. Feels natural. Could have happened the exact same way with human drivers. Also, this guy just slack braked a bit too early this lap. He's still there. Oh. Lambo took us on the inside. Let's go. Next mistake. Some guy lost it in T1. Oh, we have 3 wide. Yeah, they are pretty quick. If you just have the slightest mistakes, you lose a bit of car length. Yeah, now the mistakes are really getting more and more here. As I said, the slider is 5 times on the mistakes level. AI mistakes. Boah. There's the Aston Martin. Oh, he's even... Oh. Last lap, final lap. Final lap, we messed it up. Oh, that looks so beautiful with the clouds. Oh, someone lost the... Oh. There was a wheel. It was not ours this time. Oh, yeah, I have to take a shortcut. There was another wheel. So 2 cars are also in the pits, like they completely broke their cars. Just listen to that. V8 here for the last few meters. We were not last. was kind of fitting that we raced on Road Atlanta because there was a big Chevrolet advertisement even. Okay, cool. Let's also watch the start again. Would be interesting to see. After driving the Aston, I should rank the GT1 cars? Okay, let's do that. Let me quickly check for the 2005 FIA season, because I would like to drive a historical correct kind of... So let's see, FIA GT 2005. Monza, Manicure, Silverstone. Silverstone 2001 could be nice, right? I also saw someone bringing that up earlier, so let's do that. That's then quite correct. The Viper we drove... Hey Sven, by the way, we drove the Viper as the very first car. Yeah, once the stream is done, I should also add some like timestamps so that you can skip through. I think we drove all of the cars except the Lolas for now. So yeah, next we will go in the Aston Martin DBR9. And we'll go to Silverstone 2001, because that track is also in the game. Silverstone Historic 2001. Yep. Nice one. And afterwards, we will quickly test the Lolas in Le Mans. And I will also rank the GT1s. That's a good idea. So another V12. And so far, I think all of the V12s were pretty good. To say the least. Like, they were really, really good. Let's do some fog. That fits the UK theme, kind of, right? Let's go. Another GT1 event. Yeah, the Bimmer GTR was nice. It was just the legend that it is, and it had a pretty tight handling, so I like that. It was quite easy to drive, I would say. Not as much of a beast like the GT1s are. I think I prefer the GT1s over the GTR. But I think also the GTR needs a bit more of the exterior sound note in the interior. So some of the cars were not as convincing on the interior sound, but they were super awesome on the outside. But yeah, next one. Very different to the Italian V12s. Okay, let's see. Very good. Very good. It's not only about the engine note, it also has this rich sound. And all the other noises that it makes. The limiter doesn't sound as nice, but that could just be because the real car just sounded like that. Faster is premium export. Oh no, this is the wrong way. I drove the wrong way, I think. I've been here before. We drove a whole event with classic Formula cars around here. So there's no excuse in not knowing where the track is going. Yeah, this was a legendary Formula 1 track as well. Early 2000s, Schumacher domination. This was also the track where he had his accident, where he broke his leg. A lot of fasters, premium export advertisement here. Yeah, V12s are just beautiful. No, this car shouldn't have a turbo. The whine would come from the transmission. And the whistling, like noises. And from the induction, probably. Now you hear, like, going lower in the ref band. You can really hear the sequential gears. Like this even, when we go even lower. Or second gear. Also the gears are different even. Yeah, it starts like very mechanic, very organic. It was not turbo, no? That sounds very, very good. Very realistic. But no, this was not a turbo, I guess. Okay, you wanted my ranking, yeah, on GT1. I think I have a favorite. And you maybe seen my reaction when we drove it for the first time, so maybe not a surprise. Let's go to the car list then. Okay, so I think my ranking out of these 5 cars would be P1 for the Maserati, for sure. I think the Maserati was by far my favorite. So, yeah. Then next one would be the Murcielago. We drove it last time in the stream when we tested the Lamborghini pack. It was the first of the bunch here for this new GT1 2005 class. I think that was also fantastic, by far. Maybe these two share the first place even, kind of. Then I think the third would be the Corvette. Not for his interior sound, but I just like the looks and the interior and also the outside sound of it. I love that a lot. Then it would be the Aston Martin, even though it's very, very hard. Like, it's hard to judge now. I have clear favorites, but I think P3 is kind of even very close between the 3. Just I think that the 2 Americans need a bit more raw, a bit more of the outside engine notes in the cabin. Give us a bit more of this raw V8 and V10 sound also in the interior, like in the V12s. I think the V12s are fantastic on the inside, fantastic on the outside. The two American cars, great from the outside, mid from the inside. So, but overall, I think this car pack is fantastic. Like, even the GT2s were super nice. And we also had the GTR. So this, again, are all of the cars, plus the LMP1s and LMP2s, of course. So that's really a lot that you get here. Let's maybe go back. Yeah, these are also the cars that you get, like the LMP1s. This was also super nice. the Courage. But now we only have to try one more thing, and that is the LMP2s. The new LMP2s. So here they are. LMP2 2005. I think we should go... Yeah, we need to try both because it's two different engines. It's a V8, 3.4 liter, naturally aspirated, and also a turbo 4-cylinder. Let's go with the V8 first. Let's go with the V8 first. Okay, select vehicle. I just choose a different track again. Let's go another time to Le Mans 2005. That would be nice, I guess. Yep. Just the weather can be different again. Like, let's do medium clouds. Okay. And the haze was a bit not so nice. Let's go clouds. Okay. Let's see how the Lola is like. Yeah. Aston Martin. The V8, V12s are all NA, I think, in racing. I can't think of a racing V8 that was turbocharged. Yeah, maybe did Formula One have a turbocharged V12 at one occasion? No, right? It's all V12 and V10 are mostly naturally aspirated. There are a few crazy people that turbocharge their Huracans and Audi R8s to have 1,500 horsepower, but that's a different story. Okay. I also love that they are always starting... Oh, this camera is a bit off. I think this has to be fixed. The Lola second interior cam. What? I have expected a lot. That sounds almost like a motorcycle. It sounds like a motorcycle. I haven't expected it to be that flat plane, high pitch. What? Okay. I'll take that. Damn. Okay. Okay. Sometimes humanity does crazy things. Imagine being that engineer that has this like final dyno run, dialing in that engine, and he thinks like, yeah, the sound is absolutely alright. Nothing wrong with it. Yeah, now you really can see the TAA, like in the vegetation, but it's a bit blurry. It's not super bad. Like on screen, it looks kind of decent still. I would still not say it's an ugly game. Quite the opposite. It's super beautiful. But especially if like going from left to right, like look at the tree line. When you have these like left and right movements, it gets a bit blurry. So the MSAA is better in that sense. Yeah, the car drives how you would expect it to drive, kind of. Like it's in line with the LMP1, LMP2 style of driving, like prototype. Very light, very aggressive, but also very planted at the same time. But that sound, my god. Oh god. Okay, nice. Let's try the 4-cylinder. Let's also watch the instant replay, and then let's check the 4-cylinder as well. I think the other one was the 4-cylinder. Yeah, the other one is the 4-cylinder. So we have them side by side kind of now. X-Driver. AI could never create such an engine, that's for sure. You have to be a human to create such a glorious engine. I can't see AI. Would be interesting to see an AI designing an engine. But I don't think that it's not yet capable, let's say. Okay, let's try the 4-banger as well. Let's see. Maybe we get a surprise. It sounded very, very deep, a bit rumbly even. Let's see. Maybe it has some nice turbo sounds. But certainly the LMP2s of that time, very underrated. Pretty nice. So this is power output is very different though. We have 550 horsepower versus 548, but the Newton meter are crazy, like the torque. Probably not such a linear torque curve. It will be more like a peak around the mid RPM range. But it's also lighter, a bit lighter than the heavier naturally aspirated engine, smaller engine, a bit lighter. Wheelbase is the same though. Okay, let's go in the turbo. Last car for today. I think we saw all the cars, right? I mean, we haven't seen the one of the LMP1s, but it has the same engine as the Courage, so I think we good. We haven't seen the Delara, but otherwise, I think we saw all the cars of the pack that is coming tomorrow. What tracks do you think we get with the historic track part 4 besides Le Mans 1988? I have no idea. I'm not so deep into the AMS2 rumors and stuff. This is more like Yannick on our end. That is more like the AMS2 expert. Okay, basically a very similar car. Similar, same wheel, same interior, same shape. Nice. But the induction noise is really good. Just this one interior cam is broken. It almost feels like a go-kart, right? With the steering wheel. So you can hear the turbo. Also quite nice. You have to be a bit more aware of the torque curve, like when accelerating out of corners. Yeah, I mean, I would any day of the week I would choose the V8 instead of this, but still not bad. And also kind of cool that you can choose between the two and use the advantages and disadvantages of the other version, kind of when battling them. Let's see, torque curve. Yeah, it has this like peak towards the middle where it just bites the rear axle. Yeah, it's a lot of power for a very light car and very, very quick, very, very direct. It's still like very drivable, but it's also Le Mans. It's not like we have a super tight, challenging track here. It's more like open corners, so you don't have to really manage your power that much. Let's see how it's on the brakes. Yeah, you can create lockups very easily if you overdo it. And we lost a good amount of our front right tire with that. So this is really a factor of having a good braking technique in all of the cars of this pack. Like, you have to be a good guy on the brake, kind of, to master all of the cars that we saw today. You almost never brake 100% in these. Yeah, and this is where it bites back, really, like these tighter turns where you... that was the V8. Yeah, very good. You can still hear him. There's another one coming in the back. Okay, guys. I think that's it for today. We saw the Lolas now as well in LMP2. Yeah, great pack. What can I say? Like, this pack is the pack to get, really, for tomorrow. The car pack. The track pack as well is a nice bonus if you have the budget. If you think like, hey, I get the full set of 2005 endurance goodness, then you also get the Spa Road Atlanta and the Le Mans 2005 tracks. But it's not super necessary to have the tracks because especially Le Mans and Road Atlanta are very similar to the modern versions. Just slight differences, I would say. Road Atlanta, the short track is kind of nice. And the cars are just brilliant. The amount of cars, the quality of cars, the sound, the handling, it's all really, really nice. So I can only recommend really this pack. And the best part about this update really was the AI update. We had so good moments, such great racing with them. Yeah, what a month, right? Project Motor Racing, Assetto Corsa Rally is coming. And I'm on vacation. So, perfect timing. Yeah, it's a bit of a miscalculation because I thought like, hey, most of the stuff will happen in Q2 and then maybe towards Christmas. So let's take November as the month of vacation for this year. Yeah, hasn't really turned out that well. But I'm pretty sure that all the others, like, and also Emily is also gone for the most part of November. So we will be a bit thin on with videos from the like 5th to 20th of November. Expect a bit less live streams, a bit less videos, but we are still trying to get you everything that you deserve, like in terms of the reviews and previews and stuff. So we will have one more extensive Project Motor Racing preview. That's to be said, and yeah, then I think also for Rennsport we will have something. Yeah, and AC Rally I try to get something done in California when I'm on vacation. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. That was great fun today. That was a great time. Don't forget to get over to overtake.gg to check all of the latest sim racing related news. There's a lot probably also in November going on, so that should be your daily go-to. Overtake.gg to learn about all the stuff that is happening in racing games and around sim racing. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this live stream and our videos in general. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Yeah, Boogedy, I'm also not too stoked about that, as when I tested the last build of Rennsport at Sim Racing Expo, it didn't look too promising. But let's see, maybe they can get a lot of stuff right, like especially if the multiplayer is a good experience and the crossplay works flawless, kind of. I can see it having a niche where you can do this like online racing stuff on console, maybe. That's the only chance that they really have. Their only strength that they probably have. It's a good looking, nice sounding, mostly well handling game. It's not super bad, right? But I think it's just, as we also discussed in the last video, it's just missing the mark a little bit with all the competition, the strong competition that is out there. If you look at games like AMS2, Limo Ultimate, etc. But on consoles, there's still a good market conquer. So yeah, let's see. GT3 Spa Simulator. Yeah, I mean, let's see. AC Rally is probably what I'm most excited about in November. But also Project Motor Racing will be super interesting to see. Especially because those are the titles that bring sim racing to consoles, especially like Rennsport. There's then on PS5, you will have then ACC, Gran Turismo 7, Rennsport, and Project Motor Racing. That's good choice that you have then. Let's see who will be the best kind of in that sense, online racing wise as well. Okay, guys, that's it for now. Yeah, see you in the next one. Tomorrow we will have a nice video, also AMS2 by the way. You will now know it because you are here. I think it's 7 scary racing combinations in AMS2. Because you can do so many crazy stuff here, and this will be a bit Halloween themed, so it will be more like a fun one. I hope you will enjoy that. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your week, enjoy your evening or your day, and see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.